Today on Indie Comic Spotlight, I'm going to be talking about the Mighty Energygirl number 40. This is a pretty special issue because, as you saw in a previous video, I covered my cousin's comic, Mighty Solinski and the Wonder Kitty. Well, this issue is actually a crossover of both those titles. And let me just say, this makes me super happy, not just for my cousin of course, but I always love to see creators come together and collaborate on something. And let me say, this was a lot of fun. So first off, I want to give a little bit of history of the Mighty Energygirl. I spoke with creator Ken Bailey, and he told me that she was created in 2004 and came out of his wondering of what it would be like to be related to a superhero personally, to know the real them. She was meant to be Superman light, as he puts it, much less powerful with limits, so she could be looked upon by mortals as a god, but still painfully aware of the possibilities of failure. She is fully human, but she was born with her superpowers, which include greatly enhanced strength, speed, and endurance. She is married to a mere mortal, Stan Peabody, although he does have one small superpower: the ability to alter reality itself by drawing cartoons, but only for a few minutes at a time. So traditionally in comics, when there's some sort of a crossover, the first thing you have to establish is, what are the rules for the crossover? So Joe Ely and Ken decided to go the simple route and just simply have their characters exist in the same world. So you don't have to worry about any weird, portals, and Doctor Strange doesn't have to get involved at all. Joe Ely actually gets to draw the first 10 pages of this crossover, as we see two characters from both comics crossing over here. His character of Major General Carrales meeting Mary from the Federal Department of Superhumanics. And I apologize, I am not going to attempt her last name. After General Carrales gives Mary a brief recap of the previous adventures these two have had, she finally gets to meet Mighty Solinski and Nico, the Wonder Kitty. In a nutshell, General Carrales is looking to the Federal Department of Superhumanics to properly train Mighty and Nico, since they don't receive that where they currently are at the base. And the lucky person who gets chosen to do this training is the Mighty Energygirl. So this is where Ken takes over the art for the rest of the issue, and I thought this was such a simple yet brilliant reason to have these characters come together. As the old saying goes, hilarity ensues as we get to see the Mighty Energygirl's reaction to the girl's powers, especially Nico's ability to turn into a cat. Or when Energygirl realizes that Mighty's powers are very similar to her own, and this creates kind of like a teacher's pet scenario. Needless to say, Nico is not happy about this, and unfortunately it leads to an altercation between her and Energygirl. After receiving the scolding of their life from General Carrales, the crew is sent away in order to cool off and regroup. But Nico is determined to redeem herself, so she sets out that night to explore the mysterious base they're on, Area 53. That's right, because 51 has never been the real one. And it's at this point that I'm reminded of the Disney movie,
That cat.
which apparently me referencing an old movie is appropriate for this situation, because we soon find that Nico, after stowing away aboard an old aircraft, finds herself in the year 1947.
Great Scott!
And this will all come to a head in the thrilling conclusion to this crossover, Cat to the Future. So I will put a link to both comics in the description below, where you can read them for free, or if you'd like a physical copy, you can contact the creators as well to support them. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you like this video, be sure and hit like, and please subscribe, because I have a whole slew of other books that I've actually fallen behind on that I want to cover. So stay tuned for those, and in the meantime, keep following us on all our social medias as we work on our own comic, Malia Mayhem #1. See you guys then.